Hi everyone, I'm Anisa Mohammed and we are here with Afy Fletcher. As you all know, she recently had a baby, a bouncing baby. You're gonna have to wait to find out if it was a boy or girl. So Afy, tell me, what was the experience like knowing that you had a little you growing inside of you?
Hi Anissa. Man, it was like overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
It was like a joy, excited to meet the little one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
Eager. Can't wait for the belly to go on.
so when you talk and you rub the belly, you'd feel it moving.
Yeah.
I always hear parents saying that. I always like to feel it. Never had any as yet, so I'm trying to get your experience to decide whether or not or how soon I should have my baby as well. So just for the fans, do you have a baby boy or baby girl?
Ding ding ding.
Keep them waiting.
And it is a baby boy, blue.
It's a baby boy. What's his name?
His name is Audie.
Audie. Oh, how did you come up with the name Audie?
Well, to be honest, I was just pondering, trying to think of something unique, something weird, something, and still have a sense of taste and meaning. So I was just saying things, and I was chatting with Akira also, and I was communicating with his dad, and the father was like, whatever you come up with.
He's just happy to have a healthy baby.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So then I was just saying things randomly and all that, and then Akira was like, yeah, this one song.
Audie.
Yeah,
So then
and then the spelling is Audee.
so it's not the same as the car.
No.
But you have to get him an Audi when he grows up.
Ooh, man, that's tough. How is this
There's
thing?
a small little toy cars. You have to get him an Audi.
Anything that have Audi is like very expensive. I don't know if I could afford that.
Maybe he'll be a rich kid. You never know.
He had to work and be rich.
Were you scared at any point during this pregnancy?
Yes, he had a couple of those moments. First was finding out, knowing, and then second was like the challenges that I face at the end, and then third was in the delivery room. Wow, that was so scary. Pressure went up like sky high.
Wow, I can imagine.
Yes.
Yeah. So you would say, give it another few years before I have a baby, or I should go soon?
Nah.
Because you're telling me it was a bit scary, or it wasn't that scary.
Only with the delivery.
Only
it was a little bit more scary. That is scary spot.
Oh, okay. But it was fun knowing that you was going to bring a little you into the world. I get you. All right. I'll think about it.
So you could go ahead right away.
All right. I'll think about it. What was the toughest experience for you? What would you say was the toughest thing you had to deal with?
Well, I'd say the toughest thing is having appointments regularly, because I had like a little, as I say, challenge, a little issue. So that was one of the toughest thing. And next one was, like I said, I never experienced what labor is like or those things. So that was the next mental one for me, tough one for me. And then the toughest one is leaving him in the hospital and having to leaving him in the hospital and having to go visit him, and then having to leave him for like 2 weeks.
I don't know how I would deal with that. I don't know how you got through it, but good thing that you did. I think for me that would also be very hard to know you have to leave your baby, little baby, there in the hospital. You don't even know how the doctors would treat him, but thankfully everything worked out fine. In terms of family support, how would you say, did you have family support? Were they supportive of you?
Yes, I would like to say the support from my family was very, very massive. When I had to go to the States, my sister and her husband, they were very welcoming. I mean, I didn't know what it would be like, so then for them to accept me and have me there for a little time. I mean, it's difficult to have somebody moving with you and living with you, but they accepted me. That was one of the hugest things, and I'm thankful for that. Coming back to have the support of both the baby father and my family, because coming back you need assistance.
Yeah.
So I got support from the father's sister to come back, and then support from my parents and sisters and brothers, like when I went back home. And right now, as I say, thank God for grandparents, boy. That's the best thing that could ever happen. So you see, and he's so blessed. He have 2 grandmas who he could always be by to look after him whilst I'm out here.
So grandma is going to be his best friend.
Yes.
Yes.
And good thing my family large, he have plenty tanties also.
So he's going to be a spoiled baby, get anything he wants.
I wouldn't say he's going to get anything he wants, but he's going to be spoiled with love.
That's nice. And speaking of love, parents, they say, a lot of people just ask couples, when they meet each other, if it was love at first sight. But then you hear some parents saying love at first sight is when you actually see your baby for the first time. Would you say that is true love at first sight?
Well, I wouldn't put those things in same category. So having a baby is like a really true love at first sight, and then having your loved one have a different meaning. True love,
okay,
at first sight. So I wouldn't put it like
different
that.
perspective.
Yes.
Fair enough. So would you say he's a mama's boy or a daddy's boy?
Man, big bacchanal with that.
Yeah.
Big bacchanal. Well, to be honest, I think he's a mama's boy. Every time I call, I say he's a mama's boy. And then the father gets me all jealous by just playing with him, and he study the father.
Yeah.
But I know when I go back, he will be mama's boy.
Yes, and hopefully you have some time to spend with him. So is he that baby that he would stay up all night and give trouble? Is he always crying? Is he fussy? Or is he a quiet little kid?
Alright, so when he just born and when he came home with me, he used to cry often at night. He used to be up at night. Man, I used to cry at night. Oh my gosh.
I can imagine. Yeah, but his dad was there. You had some support.
I know, his dad wasn't there. It was my sisters and
Oh.
her mom that assisted me.
Oh.
But sometimes when you have work and all that,
Yeah.
you can't really, you have to get your rest and all that. So the mama have to bear the sacrifice.
Yeah. So seeing that you went through all of that, would you have another kid?
Answer, to be honest, one is enough for me. One is enough for me.
All right. So seeing that you're a cricketer, would you encourage him to play cricket, or would you allow him to choose whatever sport he wants to do, or even a career outside of a sport?
Well, I'll introduce him to sports, different kind of sports. I'll introduce him, but it's up to him. Whatever he prefers and want to do, he have the opportunity to do that. I wouldn't force him to do anything, and we wouldn't force him to do what he don't want to do, but we'll introduce him and
Let him have a
teach
choice.
him, yes, let him have choices
Yeah.
or whatever he chooses to be, and we'll be there to guide him and support him.
Yeah, that's very nice. I have some parents who they try to live their dreams through children. So that's very nice that you're thinking. Let him live his dream.
Yeah.
So you and I have been talking quite a lot, and you showed me videos of the baby and videos of you bowling with a belly. Tell me, how was that for you, and what made you decide to still go out there and bowl, even though, because I see you bend down for a ball, and I was wondering to myself, how is Afy doing this?
Well, to be honest, I mean, even though as sports persons, even though you're pregnant or so, I mean, like, you have the natural ability to do certain things, you have the advantage. So like it's just like normal going about. It's just that you have to take precautionary measures with certain things where you do. But I was pleased. I mean, like, I've been working with some young kids that have potential, some little talent identify. So the best I could do is give them my support. And I mean, it wasn't that challenging at the stage of my pregnancy to not be able to give assistance or anything. So then I gave my assistance because I like to see youths
pass on your knowledge. And,
yes, I like to pass on my knowledge and see youths. Once I see youths willing and interested in doing things, I don't mind helping them and sharing a bit of knowledge, experience, whatever. So, you know me, I like those things in them. So I wouldn't back off. And then having a baby inside there don't mean that you have to stop. You have to keep being active. So you have to continue activities. So that's one of the ways to keep active. So, you know, just went and did what I have to do.
So the next Afy Fletcher would come from Grenada?
Yes, we were looking for our next Afy Fletcher.
We might have the male version because he was doing it since he was inside of you.
And funny it is, when I put on cricket or football or whatever sport, he would be like looking at it already.
Glued to the TV. That's nice. That's nice. So in terms of training and your body, how difficult was it for you coming back?
Man, it was tough.
It was tough.
It was tough. And knowing that I didn't have much knowledge of those things, because sometimes it's kind of personal. But I did C-section, so it was a bit tough, and it took a while for me to get back there. You know, it's not like when you do delivery through, but it's not like that. So then, you know, you have to have a longer period of recovery. So then it was challenging for me, and to be honest, I didn't have much knowledge of how to go about into getting back until I got assistance from the trainer from the West Indies, and you know, so, and the physios. So
But I think they have been doing a really good job with you, because you look good. You look good, and you look like you're ready for this World Cup.
Thank you.
Would it be a nice feeling to have him here with you training? Like, I know now you didn't bring him now because of the COVID situation, and you know he's small and because of the risk. But as he get older, would that be something you'd be looking into? Like, would you like having him there?
Yes. As I was saying in an interview earlier on, I would love for my child to see me play. That's one of the things I like for him, and actually to see me play live in front of him.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I don't know if you'll remember that experience, but at least create a memory with him looking at his mother play. At least he wouldn't hear people say, "Oh, your mother used to."
Yeah, I can imagine.
At least have videos with him looking on or so, playing and all that. So I'd love to have him here, but probably in the near future, let's see how things go, and then he will be with me also, because I would like for you to experience it, and I experience it to feel that moment of a mother-son moment.
That will probably be really special. So, do you miss him a lot? How is it being here and he's back home? I know you always talking to him.
Yeah, I miss him
so
much.
I mean, imagine.
It's tough, but as I say, in the life you have to find ways and means of doing things, and I mean, one of the best things that could come about is social media and those things, and them, so you could have
makes it a little
technology
easy.
Makes it a little easy, as you say. I mean, like, even though he's not close, but seeing him every day, you know,
some sort of comfort.
Gives some sort of comfort. You know, sometimes he'll make a little tear come in the eye.
Oh,
tears of joy. Talking about him does bring tears of joy.
Oh, that's a good thing, though. So, question: after having a baby and after carrying him for all this time, and giving birth to him, and knowing all that you went through, did you at any point think, I just want to stay home with him and I don't want to come back to cricket? Or Did you know that, yes, I wanted to come back and play? It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to come back.
Well, to be honest, I was in two minds.
Yeah.
Two minds. I mean, like, who wants to miss out on the newborn first of everything? No
Yeah,
mom.
yeah.
But then again, it's something that I grew up playing and is into and all that. So you didn't just want to end your career like this.
Yeah.
So you think about, finding, getting back feet and coming back to play and end it in a better way than just end it abruptly after pregnancy.
Yeah, I guess we have to make sacrifices, and this is one of them that you have to.
Yes,
have to make.
pretty hard one.
Yeah.
But I guess it's what sometimes sacrifices are worth certain things.
Yeah. So Afy, it was nice chatting with you. Thank you very much for spending your time. I hope now the fans understand a little more of what you feel and what you went through, and hopefully we'll have some more moms on the team soon. I don't know. We'll see. So thank you very much, Afy, and thank you.
Thank you, Anisa. Hopefully you'll see him just now on social media. I know a lot of you are looking forward to seeing that. So hopefully.
All right.